What's up, Broncos country? All right, let's get straight to the point. The Broncos came in hot and signed J.K. Dobbins, a 26-year-old running back known for his explosive plays and game-changing potential. This guy isn't a stranger to the spotlight. When he's on the field, he's a problem for defenses. Formerly with the Baltimore Ravens and Los Angeles Chargers, he brings a dynamic skill set to Denver, and if he stays healthy, Broncos country, we're talking about a backfield that could dominate the AFC West. Dobbins has been a high-level talent since his Ohio State days, where he racked up over 2,000 rushing yards in a single season. In the NFL, he's shown flashes of brilliance, averaging over 5 yards per carry and nearly 61 rushing yards per game throughout his career. In 2024, with the Chargers, he averaged 4.6 yards per carry, proof he's still got it. The catch? Injuries have been his Achilles heel, limiting him to just 23 games over the past 3 seasons. But here's the good news. Denver has one of the best strength and conditioning staffs in the NFL, with the fewest games missed due to injury in 2023 and the second fewest in 2024. If anyone can keep Dobbins on the field, it's our team. This is a low-risk, high-reward move by GM George Paton and head coach Sean Payton. At $25 million for 1 year, it's a bargain for a player with Dobbins' upside. Sean Payton didn't hide his excitement either, calling Dobbins a talented addition who can really impact our offense. Broncos country, you feel that energy? This is the kind of move that screams, we're not just here to compete, we're here to win. Let's talk about what J.K. Dobbins brings to the table. He's a difference maker. When he gets the ball, he's a threat to take it to the house on any play. His career average of 5.3 yards per carry is elite, and he's got the vision, burst, and physicality to shred defenses. Now picture him running behind our top-tier O-line, guys like Quinn Miners and Ben Powers opening holes wider than I-70. With Dobbins in the game, defenses will have to respect our ground game, which opens things up for Bo Nix and our receivers. Speaking of the backfield, let's zoom out. The Broncos have been searching for stability at running back ever since Javonte Williams' devastating knee injury in 2022. A fan favorite, Williams signed a 1-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys this offseason, leaving a gap in our RB room. Rookie Audric Estime and Jaleel McLaughlin are both talented, but neither has proven they can carry the load as a true RB1. Dobbins, when healthy, is that guy. He might not be the bell cow. Sean Payton loves a committee approach, but he's the type of player who can turn 10-12 carries into 80 yards and a touchdown. Pair that with Esteem's power and McLaughlin's speed, and we've got a 3-headed monster that'll leave defenses guessing. And there's more. This move could be a nightmare for our AFC West rivals. Picture Dobbins ripping off a 40-yard run against the Chiefs or punching it into the end zone on the Raiders. Broncos country, this signing puts us in a position to control the ground game and set the tone in key divisional matchups. To understand why this move matters, let's take a step back. The Broncos are coming off a 10-win season in 2024 with a playoff appearance and a rookie QB, Bo Nix, showing serious promise. Sean Payton's offense is built on balance. Establish the run, control the clock, and let play action shine. But last season, our ground game was inconsistent. We ranked 17th in rushing yards per game, 114.6, and our 4.2 yards per carry was just average. If we want to go toe-to-toe with powerhouses like Kansas City and Buffalo, we need a backfield that can dictate tempo. That's where J.K. Dobbins comes in. His ability to break tackles and explode for big gains fits perfectly in Payton's system. Plus, our O-line is a strength. Pro Football Focus ranked it 6th in the NFL for run blocking in 2024. With Dobbins running behind those guys, he could flirt with 1,000 yards in a full season, even in a shared backfield. And don't forget his impact in the passing game. Dobbins has 37 career receptions and can be a weapon on checkdowns and screens. That gives Bo Nix a reliable outlet when the pressure's on. But this isn't just about stats and schemes. This signing is a statement. After years of struggle post-Super Bowl 50, the Broncos are in win-now mode. With over $40 million in cap space for 2025 and deep-pocketed ownership, Denver is building a roster to make noise in the AFC. Dobbins joins other big-time free agency additions like tight end Evan Engram, safety Talanoa Hufanga, and linebacker Dre Greenlaw, all young, hungry players with something to prove. This is a team on a mission, and Dobbins fits that mentality perfectly. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Injuries. Dobbins has had some seriously bad luck. Torn ligaments, Achilles issues, you name it. He's never played more than 15 games in a season, and that's a real concern. But here's why I'm not too worried, Broncos country. First, our strength and conditioning team is top tier, as we've already mentioned. Second, this is a one-year deal worth $5.25 million. Low risk for a guy with RB1 potential. If he stays healthy, we're talking Pro Bowl caliber talent. If not, we're not tied to a long-term deal. It's a classic Sean Payton gamble, and I'm all in. Plus, Dobbins is only 26 and hungry. After stints in Baltimore and Los Angeles, he's got a chip on his shoulder and something to prove. That he's one of the best running backs in the league. You don't think he's dying to light it up in front of Broncos country at Invesco Field? This guy has the talent and fire to make defenses pay, and I'm betting he's ready to go off in 2025. This move isn't just about one player, it's about elevating the entire offense. With Dobbins on the roster, the Broncos now have a backfield that can support Bo Nix's development. Nix flashed moments of brilliance in 2024, but he needs weapons around him to take the next step. Adding Dobbins to a receiving group that includes Cortland Sutton, Evan Engram, and young talent like Troy Franklin and Marvin Mims Jr. gives Nix the tools to succeed. Defenses won't be able to stack the box anymore. They'll have to pick their poison. On the flip side, this signing does raise questions about the backfield hierarchy. Will Dobbins be the lead guy, or will Payton rotate him with Estime and McLaughlin? My guess is Dobbins takes the bulk of the carries when healthy, with Estime handling short yardage situations and McLaughlin serving as the change of pace back. Either way, this trio gives us a level of versatility we haven't seen in years. And with Sean Payton calling plays, you know he's already drawing up creative ways to get Dobbins into open space. For Broncos country, this is something to be excited about. We're not just a playoff team anymore. We're building a roster that can go toe-to-toe with the AFC heavyweights. The Chiefs have ruled the division for years, but with moves like this, we're closing the gap. A strong ground game, a solid defense led by guys like Pat Surtain II and Talanoa Hufanga, and a young QB in Bo Nix. That's the recipe for something special in 2025. Look, I won't sugarcoat it. Dobbins' injury history is a concern, but when you look at the upside, this signing gets me hyped. If he plays 14-15 games, we're talking 100 total yards and 8 to 10 touchdowns. That kind of production changes games. And with our elite offensive line and Sean Payton's play calling, I think Dobbins is set up for success. This feels like one of those under-the-radar moves that we'll look back on in January and say, that was the difference maker. So what do you think, Broncos country? Is Dobbins the missing piece for our Super Bowl run? All right, Broncos country, there you have it. J.K. Dobbins is a Denver Bronco, and the possibilities are endless. This signing could be the key to unlocking our offense and making a deep playoff push in 2025. Will Dobbins stay healthy and become our RB1? Will he team up with Bo Nix to give us the most exciting offense since the Peyton Manning days? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of the move. Is Dobbins the steal of free agency, or are you holding your breath because of his health? Subscribe for more Broncos content, and let's ride to the playoffs together. And as always, go Broncos.